Well, I've worked with Canada for the last 3 years as a consultant, working very closely with the administration of Canada basketball, particularly Rowan Barrett, the general manager. And during our windows or during our tournaments, trying and doing my best to work closely with the staff of Canada basketball, coaches and players alike, and just giving what I can from my experience. I'm older, so my long experience in the national team program, particularly Russia, who I worked with for 7 years, as you well know. And I'm happy and I'm proud to say that our program is doing its very best to become a sustainable and a successful national team, hopefully not only from now but for years to come, with great players and with this fantastic young and knowledgeable and committed coach in Jordi Fernandez, who personally I can tell you has done a great job. But I am sure, with my knowledge of the business, that we will see Jordi not only in successful roles in the NBA, as he has done with Denver and with Sacramento, but beyond that, with a very good chance of seeing him as a head coach in the NBA one day.
Mr. Presic told us that Canada had a better adaptation to FIBA rules than USA. How do you see that pattern?
Well, perhaps a little bit more of our team has European experience. So that, Coach Pesic is saying something that's probably true. But we also have gone through our share of growing pains, because a lot of our players are not particularly used to or experienced in the FIBA way. Tournaments like this obviously do a great deal to help you grow and to give you the opportunity to experience a different type of basketball. For some, myself included, almost a better brand of basketball. You know what, let me qualify that. I don't mean better, but a different kind of basketball that for many is more pure and more recognizable. Look, the NBA is a beautiful world, and it's a special league made up of such great players and great coaches, but it's very different than the rest of the world. The basketball in the NBA is much different, and you have to understand that when you understand the competitions between the two worlds, whether it be the EuroLeague or FIBA and the NBA game. But they both have their own special qualities. I'm not so objective. I worked 30 years in Europe and only a couple of years in the NBA, so I guess I know where my heart lies. Really lucky and really honored and really fortunate to have brought Jordi Fernandez in here, because Jordi is from the world of European basketball, and he has a wealth of experience in the ways and in the rules and in the times and in the types of styles that's suitable to that. But at the same time, he also has great experience in the world of the NBA. So this combination serves him extremely well, and it's one of the main reasons that we brought him in, because we have players from both worlds in Canada. And his quality has certainly shown to be worthy and to be special, and I only expect great things from him in the future. Yep.
How did you see Serbia's way to the semifinals? And
anybody that knows me knows that I'm a fan of Serbian basketball, and always have been. The great coaches and the great players that have come from that part of the world, and I'm old enough to where I've experienced it on a number of different levels. Not only Serbia itself, but the whole region. of those countries that have made up the great history of basketball in that area. Countries like Serbia have done a great deal to help advance basketball, and it continues.
Also because you know a lot of Serbian words.
I know a few, not all of them good. So I'm gonna beg your pardon and say I'm not gonna use my Serbian right now.